TV.
Thaburi 75 muhari wa gatandatu nginya mugwanja ibuku ria Ngai rigakiuga no riri ti ithwiro na ti irathiro ona ti wero-ini utugiru umaga.
Ngai no mutuaniri uyu akamunyihereria uyu ungi akamutogeria.
Archbishop John Githire wa makanitha mothe Metha-Ini manyitanire na Dr. Patrick Marai ariwe baba wake wa kiroho
ni maragwitira igongona inene ria mwanya tariki 5 mweri wa gatandatu riria rigatabanĩrio kuria Theophilus Church Metha-Ini,
na noguo ugakorwo muthenya wa mahoya ma o mweri igongona riria rikanjiriria thinacara cia rucini. Nie nigakorwo kuo
ona nie ndigatira nitukanyitanira.
Eno ni Murata wa Ngai TV.
Wi mwega mwiroreri wa Murata wa Ngai TV. Nie njitagwo Archbishop John Githire wa makanitha maria ndeithĩtio nĩ Ngai gukorwo ngimarĩithia na ngimarora ma Theophilus Church the handũ ya Roma. Ngoragwo kanitha-inĩ witũ wa Theophilus Church Metha-Ini. Ũngĩenda kunyona muthenya wa Thursday kuma thaa 2 cia rũcinĩ nginya mathaa marĩa Ngai ekũhotithia, na every Sunday thomaga thĩinĩ wa kanitha-inĩ witũ wa Metha-Ini Theophilus Church. Ũngĩũka na ibataro nĩ tũkũhoya hamwe, twĩtĩkie Ngai hamwe na tũiguĩrĩrwo tha hamwe nĩ Ngai, ũkatũnyitanĩre hamwe nawe ũtungata-inĩ ũrĩa Ngai witũ arekereirie wa mahinda maya tũrĩ. Ngai akũrathime ũkĩnyitanĩra na niĩ thĩinĩ wa Theophilus Church itũra rĩa Metha-Ini. Ngai akũrathime na agũtũrie wega-inĩ wake. Bye bye, God bless you.
Eno ni Murata wa Ngai TV.
Hihi ni uramenyerera ugima waku wa mwiri uria kwagiriire? Andu makoragwo makigieka ni mathina matiganite ma miri, makaga mundu wa kuria ciuria na angi magakorwo na ciuria.
Eno ni Murata wa Ngai TV.
Hihi ni uramenyerera ugima waku wa mwiri uria kwagiriire? Andu makoragwo makigieka ni mathina matiganite ma miri, makaga mundu wa kuria ciuria na angi magakorwo na ciuria makarigwo mekuria atia. Na nikio ni Wanjiro wa Wainaina ndikurehagira tabarira ya Metha-Ini ya Ndagitari, kuria ndikurehagira ndagitari matiganite ukamoria ciuria na magagucokeria. Tabarira eno ndikurehagira muthenya wa Jumatano ciarikia kwihanda wega thinacara cia hwaini. Nanie riri guterebaga njitagwo Wanjiro wa Wainaina.
Eno ni Murata wa Ngai TV.
Yokia ngeithi ciakwa mwiroreri wa Murata wa Ngai TV kuria guothe ukiri ngakihoko kiri thayu ni watindia wega. Umuthi ni muthenya wa Jumatano, ngagucokeria ngatho ni kunyitanira nani Wanjiro wa Wainaina tabarira-ini ya Metha-Ini ya Ndagitari. Muthenya wa umuthi ni ngureheire ndagitari twariririe uhoro wa mathina matiganite ma maitho hari andu agima hamwe na ciana nini. Na riu ngakihoka ni uguthi na mbere gutwarana na ithuĩ. Ungienda guturia kiuria no ututumire hare 0742 38 38 38 orudumwe na 0742 41 41 41 watuma ndumiriri yaku hau nituko tukimiamukira kana kiuria giaku kuri ndagitari wa muthenya wa umuthi kireke ndimuhe kanya akugeithie umumenyewe niwe u na nigetha twanjire tabarira itu ya Metha-Ini ya ndagitari. Good evening.
Good evening to you too.
Kuhana atia?
Niko salama, labda nyinyi?
Onithigu kwa Murata wa Ngai TV tukiri ega na nitwendetie ageni ni thengio ni gwikinya guku.
Thengio muno.
Ngwendorore kamera iria ugeithie mwiroreri na nigetha twanjire tabarira itu ya Metha-Ini ya ndagitari.
Hi everyone, my name is Mercy Wamboi-Chege. I'm an optometrist by profession. In simple terms, Daktari wa macho. And I work in Equity Afya in Ruiru branch, Ruiru branch, Juja branch, and Kahawa West branch. Yes.
Wow. Mwiroreri ngagicunga muhera. Oi kuigua Gikuyu no ndoi kwaria muno. Wiarie.
I will try.
You'll try.
Yes.
But we can still use English and Swahili.
Yes.
Ngwihoka mwiroreri ni gukorwo gitwarana na ithuĩ tukuhuthira githungu kihuthu na githweri kihuthu na nigetha ukorwo ukinyita ngakunyita ugeni oro ringi tabarira-ini ya Metha-Ini ya ndagitari. I have this first question for you.
Yes.
Why do you think many people face eye problems today?
It's very simple, actually. Come to think of it, we are in technology. Everything is evolving. We have AI, we have computer. You can do work even at home. So we are exposed to digital rays, mostly the phone, the screen, the laptop, the desktop. So we are exposed everywhere. Even the normal lighting is a nyumba, we are exposed. So most people don't tend to know that they have the eye problem. They only experience them when they are outside. Kama unafanya kazi indoors, when you go outdoors, una experience the headache. You feel there is that change. Yes.
So in short, siku hizi watu wanakuwa na shida za macho ama shida za macho juu ya screen peke yake.
That is one factor, which is a major factor.
It's a major factor.
Yes, another one is genetics. If a family, whether from the father side or the mother side, don't have glasses, you tend to have the same. Yes.
I'd like you to explain further on the factors zote zenye zinafanya watu wakuwe na hizi shida za macho so that we can go ahead.
Okay, so for the two that I've already explained, another factor is age. The more you age, the more eyesight becomes a problem. So much. The only difficulty comes through when you're starting to read, especially when you're around 38 years to 40 years. So kusoma inaanza kuwa shida, which is normal. We tend to say it's normal. It's part of the aging process. Another factor can be health-wise, whether you're diabetic or hypertensive, asthmatic, arthritis. They all sum up to bringing eye problems. But not so much, but when it starts affecting the eyes, it's something totally different. It's a different case. Yes.
So looking at the young people or tuonge kuhusu watoto, kwa nini unapata watoto wanashika ama wanapata hizi mashida za macho?
Okay, for young, now we have to explain in terms of age as well, because there are different kinds of age brackets for children. There is the between 0 to the 8 years, 11 years bracket, and then there is the 12 years to 18 years bracket. So only two different categories. So for children who are below the age of 8 years, 11 years, well, it's usually more developmental, because macho zao hazija fully mature. So we usually make sure that, number one, the child sees when they are young. That's why unapata kuna wale watoto wanavaa glasses, and most parents don't know that it's better to correct a child who has glasses at a very young age, less than 8 years, than akifika around 12 years ndo una notice. But now huwa wanakuambia it's just that you didn't take note. So we make sure that we do the necessary eye tests when the child comes. Even for the first time, it is mandatory to do the mandatory check ya mtoto.
Ya macho.
Ya macho. Yes.
So give us the difference between those people who say that I'm long-sighted and the other person says I'm short-sighted.
Oh, yes. It's very simple, actually. Super simple. So for long-sighted, yes, they see far. That's number one. Yes, they see near. That's number two. Also depending na degree ya namba yenye mtu anataka ya nguvu ya lens. But the difference comes in here. Both of them don't see. But the long-sighted person tends not to sustain near for a long time. Huwa anapresent na headache, especially on the side or the frontal. Sometimes unasema, yes, I can see far. I'm very comfortable seeing far, but na feel nikisoma na kwa na usingizi after 1 hour kana kuja tu. Even when umelala sana, you still experience that sleep. So it's normal for long-sighted people. Short-sighted is you can see near clearly than you can see far. So both of them, they don't need the same number of glasses. It's totally different. Yeah.
And nini huwa ina cause mtu anakuwa long-sighted ama short-sighted? What brings that problem?
Major factor, genetics. Genetics is one of them. If in the family, most people are long-sighted, tends to be the same.
So it's genetic. It's more of genetic shida ya macho.
More of genetic than acquired. Yeah. So for long-sighted is more of that side of genetics, but for short-sighted, it's more acquired than tunaweza sema ni genetics. Because there are cases whereby unapata mtu anasema, no, I used to see very well. But after a while, I realized kazi yangu is so much near work. So I tend to have struggle to see clarity. So they do like this. So
Nafanya tumacho tukue tudogo.
yes, because it makes them see clearer.
So I have a question too. What makes the people who have problems of macho wanakuanga na shida ya kuumwa na kichwa? How is it connected? Shida ya macho inakuwaje connected na kichwa?
Your eyes are almost very close to your head. Just physically, physiologically. But now here is the science behind it. So kwa macho, so it looks like this. So in the eyes, this is how your eyeballs looks like. Okay? So in the structure ndani ya macho. What you see is basically between my pen here going this way. Hiyo ndo part mtu anaona. This side is usually the back part. So hapa hivi ndani kuna on the sides there are muscles. So anytime una strain ama una struggle, hizi muscles zinajaribu kutafuta nguvu outside. Okay? Just like if you are low on money, low on cash, on everything, you go outside for a loan. Same case with the eyes. So inajaribu kuomba nguvu on the outside. But now it can't sustain that for long because ina strain muscles and it's not doing exactly what it's supposed to do. So you feel a lot of headache because of that. And then another thing ni when lens, this is the normal lens yenye mtu anazaliwa nayo. So when it has a deficient power, where when light ikiingia, it's a bit less. When it's less, you tend to struggle a lot. So when you do squinting, the normal squinting, tunaitanga kufinya macho hivi. When that happens, you're straining also the eye muscles around. So you have headaches by the end of the day.
So let's look about us ladies. We love beauty products and makeups. Do they affect the eyes negatively?
Sometimes yes. It also depends on what you're using on the eyes. So let this be a caution. Yes, it's okay to have makeup. It's okay to have that. But now make sure haingii ndani ya macho. Ikiingia ndani ya macho, number one, first check the product if it is waterproof. If it is waterproof, seek medical advice as soon as possible. If it's not waterproof, you can quickly rinse your eye to make sure that hakuna kitu imebaki kwa macho. That makes it a bit more comfortable. Because anytime product yote inaingia kwa macho, it is more harmful to the eye than it is to you. Because the damages done is not so good. Yeah.
So, and let's look about stress. Stress and lack of sleep.
Yes.
Do those two things affect the eye problems?
Yes, they do. Ukikosa kulala vizuri namba utaumwa na kichwa. It's one of the things that we look at. So if you have headaches, we usually ask you 3 questions. Do you sleep well? Do you take enough water by hydrating, like 2 liters in a day? If not, if you do both of them, then that means you have an eye problem. But when you have eye fatigue, inamaanisha muscles zako za macho zimechoka. So you need to take sleep. If you're stressed, there are ways that you can be able to talk to someone and stress levels go down. So try to make sure that your eye is at maximum potential as possible.
Na sasa hiyo time yenye umepata hiyo shida ya macho because of lack of sleep, can it be long term ama itakuwa tu like it's just short term, ukipata tu usingizi ya kutosha inaisha?
Yes, it's like that. With sleep, it's done. It goes back.
So
to
it
normal.
can't be like something long term.
No. Unless it is prolonged. If it is prolonged, then that becomes a problem. Yeah.
So what are the early signs zenye, for example, mtu ajaipata hiyo shida ya macho, what are the early signs za kuonyesha that huyu mtu ako prone kukuwa na shida kubwa ya macho?
Well, that is a good question because there are many things we consider. When someone is considered prone to having eye problems, especially for seeing
A serious one.
Number one, the first thing we check is the vision. Kuna ile chart huwa tunawapeanga and most people don't like it. It's normal, we say it's fine, but it's always there. Ile unaambia funga macho ya left, tunafunga, funga macho ya right, tunafunga. That one tells us, number one, how your eye is. Because if you cannot see, that means there is trouble. And now, when you're still doing that exam, ya kufunga macho, there's always another additional element, kanaitwa ka pinhole. That one tells us if you really need glasses or there's something else going on at the back of your eyes. So this check is usually to make sure, number one, that there is no sudden onset of blindness. Number two, if there's something going on, can be managed as soon as possible. For example, if you're having sudden blindness, the first thing we ask you, what did you take?
Kuna vile mtu anaweza tu suddenly blind.
Yes, what did you take? Because you have had incidences whereby in the past students drank ethanol, methanol. Then after a few hours, they say they can't see. It does that. So that one makes it very, very serious case. Then if it is, for most cases that I've been able to handle, we find that it's not usually that fast. But the suddenness is usually an emergency. Go for medical treatment as soon as possible in the nearest eye facility closest to you. Yes.
So, yeah, about sudden blindness. I think hata mimi naweza taka kujua sana.
Okay.
Umekuwa tu sudden blind, umeguza kuhusu, maybe for example, someone took drugs. Are there any other factors zenye zinaweza fanya mtu akue suddenly blind? So that we can be cautious.
If it's not an injury, I don't think there is so much. Because for eyes, we consider it sudden when all the structures are normal and you can see. Another factor is the trauma one, injury. Ukipata mtu amekugonga with anything or either by hand, but then now the parts of the eye imerupture. So that one is also sudden. So we consider that as an emergency that needs to be taken care of as soon as possible as well.
Na so mtu mwenye amekuwa suddenly blind because of drugs, can it be treated ama haitaikuwa vizuri, haitakuwa sawa tena?
For that, now for sudden blindness, it's a different story. That one is, if it's gone, it's gone.
It's very serious.
It's very serious. It's like that. So that's why I usually tell people that every year, it's just one day in 365 days.
Yeah.
How many hours is it going to take? Roughly 2 hours. Go check your eyes. Because the earlier you get checked, the faster anything that has started developing can be managed. Like, for example, we have heard of glaucoma. Glaucoma is a very silent killer. Most people notice it when it's already too late. Now, the thing that happens is that, you see here on this model eye of mine. So if it is sudden, that means all these parts here, they're not receiving anything. Because this is the part that takes the signal to the brain. And this part is usually very fragile.
Yeah.
So any too much pressure, anything that can damage this part, it can warrant you to blindness. So we're usually very cautious when it comes to this side. So we can't tell someone you're suddenly blind. No, we have to make sure that this part of the eye is clearly checked and we have confirmed that it is not okay. Then now you'll sit you down, explain to you what has happened. Then it's usually a heartbreaking moment.
Yeah. Na sasa, I think we should tell the audience which are these drugs zenye zinafanya mtu akwe suddenly blind so that they can be aware.
Okay. Number 1, alcohol. In the high percentage. No, siku hizi kuna ile ikona, they usually tell you how much percentage is in the alcohol. So if you're going to take it in a high percentage, please reduce. Isikuwe mingi, reduce. If it's in a low percentage, you know how much you take, which is okay. But now, we also don't discriminate them. But now we make sure that your eye gets the right things. So also the hard drugs, you can also get blindness. Hard drugs, cocaine, heroin, those drugs. For marijuana, those cannabis, cannabis, oh my goodness.
Cannabis sativa.
So yes, they don't cause immediately, but they do harm. Because the harm that it does is usually permanent damage. Yeah.
Wow. Let's talk about the redness and the painful eyes. What causes it? Just ulikuwa tu sawa, but suddenly macho yako imeanza kuwa tu itchy, unasikia painful, inakuwa reddish. What has happened to the eyes?
Now, it also depends on where is the redness. Okay? Because there are 2 kinds of redness. Kuna ile redness yenye unaona ni redness, yenye unaona kuna tumishipa tuko kwa white, that's redness. And then there is the redness that is like stain, tup. Just like you have jik and you have a colored cloth, the way jik bleaches a colored cloth.
So macho inakanika imebleachiwa na red.
Yes, but now in this aspect, the bleach is the red and the cloth is the white. So that is also another thing. Because when you have the redness, the normal redness, it's usually either bacterial, viral, sometimes fungal, but si sana. Fungal is the one that is caused by plants. That is why we tell people, usiwahi weka kitu kwa maji if you know it's going to enter your eyes. Usiwahi weka majani, sijui carrot. I've had another one, they put, I don't know, mchanganyiko ya kienyeji. You put in the water, you boil, and then you sieve, and like use the cloth. You see, those ones, that is, we call it traditional medication for eyes. So when you do that, kuna ile chembe, you can't see with your eyes. They are very tiny. You ikiingia kwa macho, treatment is usually very aggressive. So we discourage that for fungal. So for bacterial, it's just usually eye drops, but we advise you get medical attention. For viral, the same. Viral is usually when you have siblings, you share something that touches your body and touches theirs, but now it comes in contact with the eye. So if one person has, and you notice they share a certain thing like a face towel or anything, you make sure all of you get checked. Because huyu atatibiwa, irukie huyu mwingine, irukie huyu mwingine. That's like flu. So that usually we do household treatment. But if it's just you, then that we can manage. Another one is allergic conjunctivitis. It's the common one, presents with itching, redness. Sometimes una feel kama tuvitu tunatembea kwa macho, kufanya hivi hazitoki. That's common. So that one is usually managed by medication. Then you'll be fine.
Haya, talking about the traditional methods, kuna watu walikuwa natumia, hata sahi, by the way, they use milk. Unaambiwa, weke milk kidogo, ndio usafishe macho. Pengine wanasema weke carrot, maji ya carrot, you grate the carrot. Yes. You grate it so thick, in a thick way, vile itatoa tumaji. Kutoa tumaji tukitoka, uguze na kidole hivi, weke kwa macho hivi, uguze kwa macho hivi. Are those things, the 2 of them, are they affecting the eyes negatively?
They can.
They can?
Yes.
Under what circumstances?
No, this is how it will present. So once you do that, you'll start feeling your eyes very itchy, irritating, haitaanza redness. You'll feel like kuna ka white imekava macho.
Ndio utasikia.
You'll
Ukieka
always see.
maziwa.
Okay, yes, there's that timeline and you experience, but in the long term, what happens in your eyes, we call it haziness. It's usually very clear, but now inaanza kukua white. Okay, so hiyo ikishakuwa white, we always ask once you are the facility, ulieka nini kwa macho? Okay, ukihepa hiyo swali now, if you say no, it's just, you know, with the normal, you put medication kwa macho. Okay, but now tukianza medication, we see it's not responding because for fungal, it's usually something we try to avoid because it needs aggressiveness. We pump you with antibiotics, antivirals, antifungals,
Hizo zote. Juu ya macho.
Juu ya hiyo tu. And it's painful, number one. It's painful, and when it's not healed, it will cause blindness. So we try to make sure that it does not get to that level. So that is what we avoid by saying, don't use. But this is something vegetative. Try as much as possible not to put it in your eyes. Because ikiingia macho, treatment-wise, it's going to cost a lot.
Aya, tupe something natural yenye iko medically approved ati mtu anawezeka kwa macho ukisikia uchungu. Ama maybe ukipata shida yote ya macho. Kitu mmesha approve medically.
Medically.
Yeah, na ni kitu natural.
It's natural. Water.
Just water.
Just water.
Na maji ya chumvi?
No, water. Plain water. Simple water.
Aya, mtu akiwezesha na maji ya chumvi. I think watu wa umangwi.
They don't.
Haumwi.
Not really.
Is it a good thing to do to your eyes?
No.
Aya, mwiroreri wa Murata wa Ngai TV gwenda tikirie oro hanini turaririria uhoro wa mathina matiganite ma maitho. Ino ni tabarira ya Ndagitari, ni ndiracokereria.
Eno ni Murata wa Ngai TV.
Hihi ni uramenyerera ugima waku wa mwiri uria kwagiriire? Andu makoragwo makigieka ni mathina matiganite ma miri, makaga mundu wa kuria ciuria, na angi magakorwo na ciuria makarigwo mekuria atia. Na nikio ni Wanjiro wa Wainaina ndikurehagira tabarira ya Metha-Ini ya Ndagitari, kuria ndikurehagira ndagitari matiganite, ukamoria ciuria na magagucokeria. Tabarira eno ndikurehagira muthenya wa Jumatano ciarikia kwihanda wega thinacara cia hwaini. Nanie riri guterebaga njitagwo Wanjiro wa Wainaina.
Eno ni Murata wa Ngai TV.
Goko ni kwa Murata wa Ngai TV, mwiroreri ni ndacokereria nigetha tuthie na mbere. Tabarira ni Metha-Ini ya Ndagitari. Umuthi turariria uhoro wa mathina matiganite ma maitho maria andu makoragwo makigerera thiini wamo. I have the first question in this second segment.
All right.
Let's look about allergy. How is allergy connected to eyes? Any kind of allergy?
Any kind. But now I'll break it down to the common one that is related to the eyes. It's usually pollen, smoke, dust, and pollen or haze is almost the same. So it comes directly in contact with the eyes. So anything that comes directly in contact with the eyes, it makes the eyes vulnerable. So mechanism ya macho that protects it from such vulnerabilities or zile pathogens, it's usually tearing. So unapata mtu anatoa machozi sana wakati vumbi imeingia, or anybody, if anything enters your eyes right now, first thing macho kwanza inajifunga, number 2 machozi inakuja kwa inatoka ndo itoe. But now if you don't have enough tears, enough, I mean the quantity and the quality is low. That means that it makes your eyes even more vulnerable to that pathogen or allergen. So ikishaanza, it now makes your eyes super itchy, it becomes red. In worst cases unapata ni pigmented. Pigmented means the brown eyes yenye haishi brownness. And then sometimes you feel kama kuna tuvitu mingi tu ndani ya macho. So that one is usually an allergy. But we use our machines to make sure it's not something else that is not allergy, and then we say it's allergy. Yeah.
So if someone, I have someone, a friend of mine, who had the same problem, pollen akienda tu place yenye iko na flowers, apate tu, hata kama hizo pollen hazitaingia kabisa kwa macho, akiwa tu karibu na maua, macho inaanza. Na ulikuwa unapata kutoka kitambo aliishi kuscrub macho hadi karibika to such a point alianza kutumia glasses. Mtu kama huyo, na alikuwa ameenda akaambiwa ina need kufanyiwa surgery or sort. Is that a permanent problem or inaweza kuwa solved? Ama what was the problem?
There are two aspects. Number one, when you itch your eyes, we have this first layer over here. You see here, this is the cornea. Okay, it's soft, jelly-like, and it's very, very sensitive. No matter anything that tries to enter your eyes, your eyes close immediately. So what happens? Itching in a disrupt figure. Ya cornea. So anytime it disrupts figure, inaharibu vision immediately. Okay. So if they told her she needs glasses, that means inahitaji glasses for you to see. It's disrupted, yes, but it can be corrected to a level you can see even to the last, which is the 6/6 or the 20/20. But now, sasa, you need glasses. If it requires surgery, then that's a different thing. Because shape ya hii imeharibika.
Ni shape ile kwanga imeharibika.
Yeah, sometimes it does that.
Juu ya kuscrub.
Just doing this. It's something that we try to avoid. That's why huwa tunasema go to the tap, wash your hands, chota maji hapa. You know that kakap you make here. You wash your eyes with it. Don't close, open. Maji pite ndani. It's a bit uncomfortable the first few times, but now after that you'll be okay. So when that part cornea is disrupted, now it involves something else. That is usually, for my case, we do referrals because that one requires a specialist
attention.
Cornea.
Aya, kitambo ama let me say hata saa hii, ulikuwa unapata kakitu ama kameingia tu kwa macho, ulikuwa unaambiwa uspit. Na hiyo kitu by the ilikuwa inaacha kuuma. Macho ilikuwa inaacha kuuma. Umespit tu. Si umeanza kuuma tu na kakitu maybe kameingia kwa macho. You spit. Na hiyo kitu inaacha kukusumbua kwa macho. How is that connected? Mtu ana spit na hii kitu inaacha.
I've heard for the first time.
It's the first time?
Yes.
Me remember when we were in primary school, there's a lady who told me that nilingiwa na kakitu kwa macho. And I think I've done it several times. Kakitu kakiwa kameingia kwa macho, you spit 3 times.
Then it comes out.
And it okay, sijui kama ina come out na spit ama I don't know how it's connected.
Let me see. You spit just like the normal spit or kama vile unatakanga kutoa kikohozi.
No, just spitting.
Like that?
Yes, just the normal spitting mara tatu. And I've done it several times and I've seen it work.
Working.
So I thought it's medical, maybe mnajua.
The only connection I know that has eyes, nose and mouth, the only connection I know is usually the drainage. Unless ilitoka, ikapitia nose, ikapita kwa nose, ikaingia pale.
But unaona hakutoa kutoka huku.
Alitoa, these two holes huku juu.
But unaona unatoa tu hii yenye iko kwa mdomo. So I've never understood how that works.
Wow, that's
new. That's new. I think mwero ready no geria kaundu kaujire utwira haria 0742 38 38 38 utwira kanyuru wageria kaundu taka kanyuru wakaigwa to ni ndikaigwite na ka exercise na ninyonete gaki work. So how often should we go for eye checkup?
Once a year.
Year.
I'll put it like this. Very simple. Out of 365 or 366 days, just 1 day of that, and you're okay. But if you have conditions like diabetes, hypertension, arthritis, do it twice to make sure we are monitoring your eyes effectively. Yeah.
So, getting to that, I wanted to ask you the same question about diabetes. The people who have diabetes or even high blood pressure,
Yes.
is it a must mtu akuwe na hii shida ya macho akiwa na hii diabetes na high blood pressure?
There are those who don't have the eye condition, the diabetic retinopathy or the hypertensive retinopathy, that they also have diabetes. They are there, they are countable, but that doesn't ignore the fact that you still need the checkup. Yeah.
And how is it connected ati huyu mtu mwenye ako na high blood pressure or diabetes anapata shida ya macho? Why is it so?
Simple. The eyes, the structure ya macho vile iko, it is sustained by both water and we call it the sugars, in simple terms, the sugars. Hiyo ndo inafanya macho iko na pressure vile iko. Round
Sugar.
the way it is. Yes, even the sugars. So if your sugars are high, number one, you won't see clearly. Yes, you won't see clearly because ni kama tu maji. Ukiweka sukari mingi, unaona vile rangi inabadili. It's the same as the eyes because there is a structure tunaita the vitreous. That structure when it's a bit, when you have that sugars levels are high, unapata iko a bit unclear. It's usually clear. It's inakaa kama iko na tuvitu. Yeah. So diabetes affects the eyes. Also, not just that. Ikishapata kwa macho, inaanza damage. Na tulikuwa tumesema the back part of the eye is very, very sensitive. So inaanza kuvunja blood vessels. Unapata blood vessels imeshavunjika. Unapata iko na two spots za white. So the damages done at the back of the eye, they're usually not reversible. We try our best to minimize the damage, but we try our best. But make sure, please, the earlier detected, the faster the treatment is. Yeah.
Sasa hata kama mtu asikii uchungu ama asikii any sign ya kuwa mgonjwa kwa macho, aende tu angaliwe.
Yeah. Yes. You never know. Because
But I think Kenyans tunakuanga so ignorant. Unaona kama tutakuja kuangaliwa macho?
Yes, you know why? You know why I'm saying yes? Because there was one time that we experienced. Someone just came. Normally, I'm just here for a checkup. You know, kuna ile myth and the myths and the misconceptions about checkup.
Alikuwa na diabetes ama?
No diabetes, nothing. But we found the eye pressures are high. Na hana pressure ya mwili.
Kwani kuna pressure ya macho?
Yes.
Hebu tueleze about pressure ya macho.
So pressure ya macho is the one that is holding the eyeball the way it is.
The weight?
The way it is, round as it is, circular as it is. Hata ukigongwa, kuna that pressure inaweza pata and it still remains intact. So that pressure tunaita intraocular pressure. Okay? So hiyo pressure wakati iko juu, you just feel normal. You just feel no pain because it doesn't have pain. But ukishapimwa, there is a machine we use to check the pressure. Tukishapima ndo sasa, you know that your pressures are high. Now treatment starts immediately. Because your pressure tunataka irudi chini.
Yeah.
Isiporudi chini, sasa damage inaanza. So we try our level best to make sure the pressure is down, to make sure that the eye remains in the pressure range that is required. Usually 10 to 21, 22 mmHg.
Aya, huyu mtu mwenye amepata diabetes, ameenda akakuwa diagnosed with diabetes. How long will it take ndo ajue that ako prone kupata hii shida ya macho? Can it be immediately? Yeah.
Once you know you are diabetic, number one, eye check lazima ufanyiwe. Even the doctor who is in charge of your case, atakwambia make sure you go for an eye check. Yeah.
Haya, mama mwenye akona mtoto, amepata mtoto, na anakuanga na shida ya macho. Does it mean huyo mtoto atakuwa na shida ya macho kama mamake? The same way you told us that it is genetic.
Now that's a 50-50 chance as well. There are those people in the family, wakona one parent wears glasses, the other one doesn't. So among the children, there is also that one mwenye atakuwa nayo na mwenye hatakuwa nayo. Also depending on the environment. Yeah.
Haya, talking about the foods zenye unaweza kula, because kila kitu najua iko na kitu natural yenye unaweza kula,
Yes.
so that you can you can have it healthy.
Yes.
What can you eat ndio ukuu unatengeneza macho kila siku?
The famous carrots. We know carrots, yes. Carrots, vegetables, the spinach, the sukuma wiki. Sometimes the, what's it called? Kuna hii inafanananga sukuma, lettuce.
Lettuce.
Yeah, lettuce. They almost look like kales,
lettuce,
but they are not kales. Yeah, coriander helps. Fruits, yeah, you can take lots of oranges, mangoes, apples.
So in short, fruits and vegetables.
Yes.
Haya, let's look about the common medication yenye kila mtu hata anaweza enda kwa pharmacy anunue. The eye drops. Can you, umesikia shida ya macho? Is it illegal to go and buy eye drops and start immediately kuweka kwa macho yako because you feel you are uncomfortable with your eyes?
Number one, it's not illegal, but with caution. Okay, it's not illegal, it's very okay, but experience caution because it also depends on what you're suffering from.
How cautious? Explain further.
So for this case, unapata is just a normal infection umepata, but now you can't tell yourself because you can't see your eyes unless you use a mirror. Okay,
Yeah.
so for that we make sure that your eyes get the right treatment. You explain to the pharmacist the conditions you're experiencing. Okay, so if it involves injury, don't go to the medication pharmacy. Don't, because number one, you'll be given medication, yes, but we try to avoid something we call steroids. Ukipata steroid,
What is that?
Steroid is an medication whereby we use it to reduce inflammation in the eyes. Okay, so if it comes in contact with an injury that is exposed,
Yeah.
okay, hiyo ni kama chakula unaongeza injury badala ya kupungu. So if it's an injury, if it's just baseline is just make sure umeenda kwa daktari, umeonekana, akuandikie dawa, uende ununue the right medication. Because sometimes unapata, yes, even if it's not an injury, umepata the right medication, but sometimes it's not the right dosage, depending on also the intensity. So it's advisable, just get checked.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've seen you came with some sunglasses. I can see them here.
Ah, yes.
And some things, I don't know, they are wipes or what.
Yes.
Explain to us about everything you came with here.
Ah,
because
okay.
you must tell us everything about it.
Okay, so I've come with a few things here with me. So we have spectacles. For those of us who wear spectacles, it's very simple. Depending also on the shape of your face, you choose the right spectacles. So for example, I'll wear this, okay?
Yes.
I'll wear this. So when I wear this, number one, whether men or women, number one, miwani hapa juu haifai kupita eyebrows. Okay? That shows it's big. If it's here, you see, it's almost covering completely my eyebrows. That's big. Okay? Number two, if you pass, you see here, here around almost the cheekbone, uone kama inapita like completely. Kuna hii yenye inaweza pita partial, but hii inapita, hapa mbele inapita completely. My main point is here. If it passes completely, it's big.
It's big.
It's big. Because many people come here and ask me, I don't know how to choose a frame. Please help me. Those are 2 tips I've given you. Another thing, ukivaa miwani, okay? Kuna, I won't say.
Yes, just say it.
There's that, there's that look. There's that look that you want when you have glasses. There's the classy, there's the flashy. So when you choose a frame, make sure you go to what you want. Okay? Now when it comes to taking care of your glasses, it's the same. Okay? So unapewangu kitambaa, it looks like this. Not necessarily this color. So you make sure that you wipe in a circular motion. Okay? Ukiona haitoki na unatumia hii, please don't use tissue. I know there's those who use nguo. So you don't use that. It makes small scratches on your lenses.
Yeah.
And those scratches, utasema after a while, hizi miwani hazinisaidii. You see? But the thing is, your eyes can't see that scratch because it is so close to the eye that it is magnified. Okay? So unapata sometimes kwa specs yenye mtu ako naye iko na a particular place, too many scratches, is just
Juu ya kutumia kila kitu kuipanguza.
Yes. So use the right cloth, number one. If you don't have the cloth, make sure kama uko kwa sink, iko na maji. Small dish soap. Si sabuni tu. Dish soap. Okay. Kuna ile sabuni unaweza tumia na ianze kuform cracks ama itoe the layer yenye huwa inashika glasses that is responsible for darkening. So hiyo huwa ina peel off if you use the wrong thing. So use dish soap, water. Don't use anything, just your hands, okay? Your 2 fingers, you wash it. Huwa inatoka completely. Kishamaliza, use now clean lens cloth, you wipe. It's completely okay. If you're not near any water source, kuna another option. Say technology may advance. So you have a spray. This is just a sample of what I have.
Spray?
Yes.
Spray?
Yes, it's a spray. You spray it and spray it. Then you wipe.
So here is ebony. Let me see it.
So this is just a sample we had gotten. So you use this. It makes your lens clearer. Without smudges. Okay, they comes in different packagings. So, but it's usually in optical settings. You'll get them. Okay, and then we also have, we call this the lens wipes. If you don't have this, you can use this. It's just normal. Yes, just the normal one. You tear it off. Even sometimes people who use the screens, they use this. Unapata computer yako iko na smudges ile ajabu. And you don't have this near, you use this. Yeah, you use this. It's very comfortable, very effective in a clear smudges from your frames. It makes sure it's clean. Now, another thing, if these are not available, okay, and maybe you still have them, you have used them, but you feel like my glasses are not clean enough. Unaweza enda kwa optical shop. Yeah, it always has. It always does. Just to make sure, because it's friendly to the face. Yeah. It makes sure you
especially ladies.
I know. So if you feel like frame yako iko too much, and for those who have, you see here these two nose pads. I know sometimes they get dirty. Okay, so you take it to optical shop and you will umepatiwa. Okay. Yeah. Most of them do after sale service, so you just take it to them, tell them you want it cleaned. It cleans with a machine. Okay.
Awezi safisha tu na hiyo.
Unaweza safisha, but now there's the machine. It's called the ultrasonic cleaner. It makes sure that any particles zenye zimekwama imetoka because it's ultrasonic. Okay, and then care tips for your glasses. Don't place them like this. It causes scratches. You place them like this.
Wow.
When wearing them, wear with both hands. Okay, removing both hands.
Removing both hands.
Removing both hands. I'll emphasize on that. Because unapata, someone has worn glasses, they have worn it. They're okay, but now you're doing injustice to your glasses. You know why? Here. Unaona these edges over here, they get loose. Ikikuwa loose, unapata frame. Ukifanya hivi, kanaenda tu shup. On its own, it goes down. So make sure you take care of them. Yeah.
Sasa umesema about kila mtu lazima ajue the shape yenye atatumia. Sasa mtu anajua aje shape considering uko na the two different ones. Kama wewe unaweza tumia gani sasa between these two?
So between these two, I can use something close to this, but not this. Why? Because number one, this one is for men. We call it the aviator. It's very common. Looks good on them.
Jinaka kubwa?
No, because of here. You see how it's made over here. There is one that has only the top part, and there is one that has both, like this. So for men, for both men and women, but this is for men mostly. So for women, you can also find these frames that are for both the genders. But now, if I wear this, they'll say in the comment section. You see, I look okay, yes, but there's an aspect I want when it comes to spectacles that is not in this. So I look for what I want in the spectacles, okay? And also your face shape.
Oh, the face shape too.
Face shape goes hand in hand with the shape frame you choose.
Sasa mimi naweza tumia kama hii?
Yeah, you can. Yes. If
My producer wants me to wear.
okay,
Ndo anichekele.
okay.
Hapana, atanichekelea sana.
I want to show you something. Okay, so try them on. I've been able to do that. Okay. So something like this, but slightly smaller.
Slightly smaller. Iko kubwa kidogo.
So it's very okay if you have a pair of glasses. So there is also this misconception that I don't want to wear glasses because I know I have a problem, but I don't want to wear it. You're doing a disservice to yourself. Hakuna mtu mwingine, it's you. If you don't want glasses, it's fine. It's totally okay. But you need them for your eyes, for your daily activities. The more you strain, the more your eyes get worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about cataracts
Yes.
as we wind up. What is cataracts?
So cataract, in layman's language, is
it cataracts by the way or
cataract.
It's just cataracts.
Cataract.
Ah,
Yes. Okay. It can be, it's cataract. Cataract. Okay. Whether right or left, it's still cataract. So the lens of the eyes become inashikana. The particles in it kama inashikana. In layman's language, okay? So it becomes like solid. You can't see. It's usually white. It can happen to any age, especially in old age, but you can also find it in young children. They are usually born with it. We call it congenital cataract. So for that, it's usually a procedure we do to the eyes. We remove that. And unapewa lenses zingine. Yeah.
Wow. And how do you know, okay, can a young person get cataracts?
Yes.
From, tuseme for example, mtu amepata kutoka kwa mzazi wake, genetics.
Genetics is minimal in cataracts. Yeah.
And mtu mwenye ashaikuwa na cataracts, most of them huwa wanaenda Husii, unapata mtu ameambiwa you are supposed to do some surgery.
Yes.
Inafikanga aje point yenye unaweza ambiwa ati ni lazima ufanyiwe surgery? How do you know that it's true you're supposed to have surgery?
You can't see, that's number one. Yes, you see, but it's not as clear as you used to have your own eyes. So depending on also the kind of machines that's going to be used for the surgery, we call it the cataract surgery. There are different machines that you can use. So depending also on how well you want to see, your activities as well, pia inachangia.
And is it a must? Okay, mtu akiwa na hii cataracts lazima uende ufanyiwe surgery ama you can just live with it hivyo tu?
It grows with time.
As you grow
Yes,
older.
yes.
Na kwa nini watu wengi wenye ni wazee ndio hushikwa na hii cataracts?
It's usually because of old age. Macho inachoka pia with old age.
Inachoka.
Inachoka.
As we conclude the last question, give us the tips to take care of our eyes every day.
Okay. It's usually very simple. You know, there's a rule of thumb, the 20-20-20 rule, 23 times. After every 20 minutes, you look 20 feet away for 20 seconds. It trains your eyes to see far, especially if you're on the desktop. Ukifanya near work is between your eyes and 2.5 meters. That is near work. You make sure you train your eyes to see far. Okay. Another thing, we do warm or cold compress in the eyes. It relaxes the muscles. So just clean water, cold or warm, you dip, you wring the towel, clean one, you massage around the eye. Relieve tension around the eyes. It helps a lot. And also the washing, you wash your hands, you put water, you wash your eyes. That works as well.
Unaingiza maji?
Yeah.
And most of the people who wanasema ati the eye cleanses itself.
It does because of the tears. But now ikirudi chini, make sure you use water. And then you can also use artificial tears if you're a person who uses the screen most of the time.
Artificial ones?
Yes, artificial tears. Just go to any pharmacy, you say, I want to use artificial tears. you can get.
Hata kama hujaigonjeka macho.
Kama hujaigonjeka macho.
Aya, na sasa mtu tuseme for example unaenda kwa jua, is it necessary uende na sunglasses ndio protect macho yako?
Depending also on how long you're going to be there.
So if you're going to stay there for long, it's advisable medically.
Yes.
Wow. Thegio muno mwiroreri wa Murata Ngai TV. Ino ni tafarira ya Metha-Ini ya Ndagitari. Tuma na Ndagitari haha tukiaririria mathina matiganite ma maitho. Ni thegio niwe wakorwo ukinyitanira nani njitagwo Wanjira wa Inaina. I want you to tell people bye bye.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for hearing me out, and take caution with your eyes. They are the most precious thing you have. Okay. And God bless. Hi to my family. Yes.
Wow. Thegio muno mwiroreri oro ringi ngagucokeria ngatho inyuĩ mukiuma kuria kwa YouTube channel, kuria kwa Facebook, kuria kwa Murata Ngai TV. Nitukwendete muno makiria. Ino ni tafarira yuma Metha-Ini ya Ndagitari ke gutige moko-ini ma Ibrahim Shiri wa Mwangi akimurehere mohoro ma hwaini. Bye bye.